think Odie's a little tired. Let's introduce our next story. Odie, are you ready to introduce our next story? Yeah? Okay, I think you're a little tired. Speaking of which, I think we're both tired from all this exercise and a little sore, which brings us to our next story.
It's not every day you meet someone who can diagnose your pain by simply watching you move.
First of all, just walk for me and just down to the end and back. It's your right leg? Okay, good enough.
Kate McDonough is a Feldenkrais practitioner and has been practicing for over 10 years. But Kate didn't start her career just to help others. She initially got involved for the sake of her own well-being.
I have osteoarthritis in many places, and I could tell then, this was 14 years ago, that I was going to need to do this to stay moving, otherwise I'd be crippled up. You know, I like to help other people. I've always done that in my life and my career, but this is more of a career. It's a lifestyle for me because I do it every day, and it keeps me from being in pain.
Feldenkrais is based on the simple idea of learning, getting rid of the habits that originally caused the pain, and learning how to move correctly again.
The man who kind of got all this started, Dr. Moshe Feldenkrais, he had terrible accidents that wrecked his knees, and he decided he was a scientist. He could surely figure out how to fix it. So he just watched how babies learned how to do things and you know, studied as much as he could and figured it out. And he said, well, you watch a baby try to lift its head for the first time. You know, they try this, they try that, they go all over the place. And, you know, pretty soon they hit the right one and it's like, bingo! And then they don't have to, you know, they may have to practice a little bit after that, but it doesn't take very long, maybe 3 or 4 tries, they got it. So, you know, if a baby can do that, why can't we do that as adults?
Kate loves her job not because of the benefits of being able to regain movement, but because it's all about learning in a fun and easy way.
The person really doesn't necessarily have to do anything except lie there. This is easy. It's really gentle, it's really slow. You make very, very small movements. Sometimes we tell people to move only like a millimeter.
Hard to believe? Even Kate's client was hesitant at first.
I've had a chronic issue with my ankle for a long time, and so Kate has actually helped me kind of deal with the chronic pain that I had. I guess I was a little skeptical because it seemed like there wasn't very much going on, and so I thought, like, you know, I've done physio or massage and it can be quite intense, and so yeah, so it was a bit odd to have so little manipulation and not really working with the area that was causing the pain or where the pain was. So it took a little getting used to, but it's amazing how well it works.
Avoiding the areas of pain is a deliberate method for Kate.
If you're looking for a solution to a problem, generally it's not where the pain is, it's somewhere else. That, you know, in her case, it was a situation where she was holding her chest really rigidly.
And luckily, you don't necessarily have to be in pain to come see Kate.
Musicians, people who want to improve their creativity, lots of actors, singers, people, even artists or, you know, of any kind who want to be more creative, because this works with your whole self, not just your muscles or your bones or your, you know, whatever.
Kate offers private lessons as well as group lessons at Satya Yoga in Williams Lake. For Go Williams Lake, I'm Christina Jung.
So if anybody, you know, is wanting to adopt a pet, what are the processes? What do they need to be prepared for before they come?
They have to fill out an adoption application. If they are in a strata or have a landlord, they just need permission. Other than that, as long as the application looks good and you're a right match for the animal, it's usually a half-an-hour process.
Bye, Odie Bear. I'll miss you. Oh yeah, I miss you, Odie Bear. So that just about wraps up this week's episode of Go Williams Lake. As you can see, Odie Bear is up for adoption, so if you're looking for a loyal friend, come down to the SPCA in Williams Lake. As for me, I think I'm gonna go home, unfortunately without Odie, but you can always contact me through Facebook, our website, or even Twitter.